Hi everybody, I wanted to do another super quick fun thing for you to do if you're bored today. And so I don't know why, but raccoons really cheer me up. So I thought I would make this raccoon card. And I thought it would be fun that you can make it and you could mail it to somebody that you're missing right now. So anyway, let me just get started and show you how to make this card. What you need is a piece of copy paper or construction paper. If you have watercolor paper, that works too. You just take it, fold it in half. We're only going to be painting on the bottom half, and we're also going to be using crayons. Okay? Let me tell you the supplies we're going to need. You're going to need a watercolor set. This is just a watercolor brush that I like to use, but these sets also come with one that will work just fine. So pull these out. You'll need a black marker, either washable or a Sharpie that is permanent, a pencil, and the colors that you'll need for crayons are black, gray, and pink. And if you want to try adding some clouds to the background, you could also use white. Okay, so I'm going to move that up. And I'm just going to draw a write-in marker. If you want to draw in pencil first and then erase your lines after you trace it in marker, that's fine too. But so you can see it, I'm just going to draw it right in marker. So first thing you're going to do is come to the bottom, slide that down, make sure you can see it. And you're going to make a circle for the nose. Okay, and then you're going to make two little indents for his nose. And then right above the nose, you're going to make a line kind of angled upward and another line angled that way. So if you could see, it spreads out at the top. And then come up about a little ways, and then you're going to make his muzzle and just go around like that. And then do the same thing on the other side. There. And add a little chin at the bottom. Okay. Then what we're going to do, go to the top of your line. And if I'm going too fast, just pause it. And we're going to go and make kind of a jagged line so it looks more like fur. And just come around to the bottom of the cheek. And whatever you do on one side, you do the same thing on the other. So if you're drawing with your pencil, you don't like it, you just erase it and do it again. Then I'm going to add two round eyes. And I'm going to use my marker and I'm going to leave some white reflected light. So leave a white dot and color those black. They have such cute eyes. There. And then go to the top. We're going to add a little strip of white. So just go all the way around. Okay, oops, should have gone down like that. So he has a little line there, but that's okay. I'll just fix it on that side too. Go up to the top. So about from there to here, you're gonna draw, so almost to the top of your fold. Draw two upside down, almost like eggs shapes. And a little bit of fur across to connect. And then you just make another jagged line all the way to the bottom and do it on the other side. Okay? And then he needs the front of his body. Just come down like that. And his tail. His tail's kind of puffy, and we'll add the black rings with the crayon. Oh, and add a little bit of fluff in his ear. Okay, great. Next you take your black crayon, and this is part that you're going to color black. So you're going to color this. I'm going to color kind of fast, so you take your time. And then color this side. Okay. Now I like to also add some black into the ears, just a little bit, right here, to show some depth, okay? And then the tail, come over here and make some rings. Now, I take my pink and I'm gonna color the nose pink, but then that looks like a pig nose. So on top of the pink, color some black. So with crayons, you can kind of mix the color. And I'm gonna add a little pink in the ear. Okay, and next take the gray, okay? And the gray, make sure you leave that white, and then you just color in the gray. I'm coloring kind of fast, so you take your time. I just don't want to spend all my time of you watching me color a raccoon. There, he's looking cute. Okay, now you have the coloring done, and you put all that to the side, and you get your watercolors. Now, watercolor will not stick to the crayon, but we're just gonna do the background. Oh, and here is where I was thinking, if you do want to take your white and make some cloud shapes, you can't even see it. Like, I can't even hardly see it right now. But if you want to try that, or put your name back there, anything, the watercolor will not stick to that. Then take your water, and you want to get these damp. You don't want so much water that it just runs off your page, but you want enough that it flows. So you can just get a little blue and see if I paint over that cloud, see how it popped up? And it won't stick to that, so that's really fun. Then if you want to kind of make it a technique called wet on wet, wash out your brush a little bit and try like some green and just kind of dab it in there. And you can see how the colors will blend. So now you just carefully add your background. Kind of adding some green, adding some blue. If you want to paint hearts back there, maybe you're painting it for grandma that right now can't go anywhere, and you'd really like to send her a card to cheer her up. Or you have a friend that you haven't seen for a while that you would really like to send them a card. You can make a bunch of these. These are pretty easy to make. But since we're using copy paper, it's not really thick. So make sure you don't get too much water on there. And then the last thing is you need to let it dry totally flat. If you carry it around the house and it's still wet, it's going to run. And that's it. Then you have a card. So then when it's all dry, fold it back up, write a letter. Maybe you'll have to fold it again and get an envelope and send it to a friend or send it to someone you love. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.